Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is a morning routine, morning in my life before work. So I've been working for a few weeks now at the nail salon, and I've established like a new morning routine when I have to go in and work. When I have off days, I still do my typical like taking it a bit slower, sleeping in a bit more, spending time with Nick, all that stuff. But when I have to be there at like 8 a.m., I still want to try and work out in the morning. So I get up at 5:30 and I I drink my coffee out in the big room, and most of the time the cats are out there. They'll come up and join me, and it's really nice. I still have a slow morning waking up with my coffee, and then I work out around like 6. And then I normally finish like around like 6:30 or so, and then I shower. But I prefer morning workouts, so I would rather get up at like 5:30 and leave myself time to be able to work out in the morning before work, because after work, being on my feet all day and like doing things, I'm not in the mood to work out after work. I mean, maybe if I slept in an extra like half an hour to an hour and like actually got that extra sleep and then went to work, maybe I would feel different, but I prefer working out in the morning. And then I've actually been, so this is like a arm core like workout that I've done a few times. I do everything twice. I just kind of cut it down because you guys probably don't care to see that. But I am working on like upping my weights and like using heavier weights and stuff. And then it's not a hair wash day. So, we're doing the dry shampoo, and then, I brush my teeth and everything, and then I shower. And I typically do all of this before Nick gets up. I tend to like get out of the shower maybe around like 7:15 or so. And so then after I'm done in the shower, then once I like leave the bathroom, then I go and wake Nick up. I'll turn on the light, be like, all right, it's time to get up. And then I fill up our waters, I make Nick's lunch and get everything together. I feed the cats, I feed Lucas, and then I also have to try and get Lucas to get up and go outside and go potty, which Lucas loves to just chill and lay there with Nick like all morning. So I really have to like really get him, and then a lot of the times like Nick will have to kind of like nudge him some more and be like, all right, buddy. And then I also make my breakfast. I've just been having oatmeal with some peanut butter, and I'll kind of like eat my breakfast as I'm like getting everything ready, as I'm like feeding the animals, getting Nick's stuff together, doing all of that stuff and like filling up our waters and everything. So for his lunch this day, he had my leftover pizza, and then we had these seltzer, like Kroger seltzers, that I put one of those in his lunchbox for him, and then I got his water, I put it over by his stuff so he could grab it when he went to leave, and then I put his lunch in his backpack, and then he just takes that whole backpack to work every day. And then I'm now feeding the cats. So they have one on the fridge, they have one in our front room, and then they have, I think, like 1 or 2 in the cat room. So I just kind of eat my oatmeal throughout the day, and Lucas finally got up and moving, so he kind of had to stretch, and I got his eye cups. And of course, you have to say good morning, you have to give him hugs, because he's such a sweet boy. So now I'm making a coffee for Nick. So this is the chocolate syrup or chocolate sauce. I put it on the bottom, and then I brew the coffee over top so it like melts. And this coffee mug doesn't really fit under the Keurig, so I like have to kind of hold it up with these other things so I can still do other stuff, which kind of freaks Nick out. But then he just uses this vanilla creamer. So I add that and then I mix it up and it's all set. And it's actually pretty good. Pretty good alternative to going and buying coffee all the time. And then I try to show Nick or Lucas that he has breakfast. But he doesn't always eat his breakfast. He gets like super sad when we're both gone. So he either like doesn't eat his breakfast at all or he barely eats any. And so I make sure that he knows that it's there. So, if he's hungry, if he does feel the need to eat, he will. And I was trying to do like a half up bun situation and my hair tie broke. But then when I tried with like a new hair tie, I don't know what it was. I just wasn't feeling it. It was not looking good. So I just kind of like gave up and then just ended up doing my usual like half up ponytail situation. So I mean that pretty much never fails. I think I had put my pants on at this point, but I was still kind of cold. So I kept like my robe around my waist. This was how it turned out. It was okay. And then I made my coffee to go before work. So this one fits better. So I just put the chocolate sauce and then brew the coffee over top. And then I still use my vanilla almond milk. And I froth that up. So it's really good. So then I just add that afterwards and then I stir it up and it's all set to go. And yeah, so then I had my water, I had my coffee, and then I just put my purse on and it's cold it's like 50s in the morning. So I had my jacket and I was all set to go.